actually ranked outside the world's top 40. However, they've had a series of excellent wins so far this week. That's why they find themselves in this final. You can see the top seeds have had a couple of three-game matches as well. There's the HSBC race to the finals. And you can see Iwanaga and Nakanishi, who are about to watch, are currently top of the shop in women's doubles, but there are some big name pairs there, the likes of Beck and Lee of Korea and others. So the Japanese pair on their way. And Sudirman Lin. This sweet little kid just waving goodbye to Lindsay and one previous meeting.
Okay.
Straight games.
Red, and I've black.
The Malaysia
Rin,
Masters earlier this year.
Red. Okay, black for you. Black it is. Who will receive? Lin receive. Who will serve? Kia serve. Okay, on that side. Enjoy your game.
That match, by the way, in May took just 28 minutes, 21-7, 21-12. See what happens here today. Ranked 10th in the world, that is their highest, Iwanaga and Nakanishi. Asian Championship silver medalists from a couple of years ago. And the last 8 months they've been absolutely phenomenal. Well, the side Modi at the back end of last year, and then 3 events this year. Spain Masters in March, Malaysia Masters in May, and the US Open last weekend. So basically they're trying to achieve back-to-back titles. And you'd be a brave man to bet against them doing it, even though it has been a little bit of a struggle, as you can see there. 26-24 in the first game in the second round, and then 3-game matches in both quarter and semi-final. I mentioned they're ranked 45 in the world. 21-year-old Yin-Hui actually lost in the mixed doubles semi-final yesterday with Chen Quan. Lost to Toft and Magellan, so now they can say they lost to the eventual champions. Won the Polish Open as a pair in March, and otherwise they haven't made the latter stages of any event. So something of surprise finalists, I think you'd say, and 3 matches there that have gone to 3 games. So that's why Rin and Kai Nakanishi should be big favourites here. Seamus Halpin of Ireland will be our umpire for this one. And Wei Wong is in the service judges' chair.
Ready to play.
Any thoughts on this one, Charmaine? Do you think there's a chance we could get an upset here with the Chinese Taipei pair?
No, I think the Japanese team, they've been playing solid all week. Yes, they went 3 games to some, but they still pull it off. Great on defense, and Iwanaga coming to the net nice and quickly, dictating the pace, and they're just a steady team. Solid, again, solid defense, waiting for the attack, and so I'm going to say Japan all the way.
Yeah, they do exercise admirable patience in rallies. The Japanese pair sometimes just really frustrates the opponents to death almost. Maybe a little more offensive against the pair ranked
Ladies
way
and
down.
gentlemen, on my right, Su Yin-Hui and Lin Ji-yun, Chinese Taipei. And on my left, Ren Iwanaga and Kia Nakanishi, Japan. Ren Iwanaga to serve to Lin Ji-yun. Love all. Play.
So Japan serving this women's doubles final. One thing to be pretty sure of is that you won't see many unforced errors from Iwanaga and Nakanishi.
No, they're very steady out on court.
So Su and Yin going to have to work for everything.
2, love. Service over.
Nice and steady.
1, 2.
Shu and Lin, they know not to attack when they're not on balance as well, or if so, it's just a quick stick half smash, waiting for that opportunity. Quick to the net there.
2, all. Three, 2.
Well, I was just about to say, if they can avoid a really bad start, if they can stop the Japanese pair getting off to a flyer, the Chinese Taipei pair might think they got half a chance. So far, acquitting themselves pretty well against the pair ranked 35 places
Service
better.
over. 3, all.
Iwanaga is so dangerous coming to the net, though. She can get her racket up, plays it nice and quick.
Four, 3. Service over. 4, all.
They certainly don't look overawed at all here. Su and Lin in such exalted company.
Well left out the back.
Service over. 5, 4. Service over. 5, all. Service over. 6-5. Service over. 6-all.
That one goes out the back.
Service over. 7-6.
Yeah, it's a good lead, but I've got to say I'm surprised how competitive Sue and Lin have been up to this point. And pretty offensive-minded too.
There we go, nice quick racket.
Service over. 7-all.
Good serve, rack it up. Puts it away.
Service over. 8-7.
They're top 10 in the world, but there's 2 Japanese teams ahead of them heading off to Paris. They have a number 3 and number 6 in the world.
Once again, right between 2 opponents.
7.
Universally effective. Men's, women's, mixed. Neither of the Chinese Taipei players moved a racket towards the shuttle.
Service over.
Mistake into the net, but if you watch the way they play that righty-lefty combo from Japan, they pull out because you can protect the right-hand side when your left-hand partner goes cross.
Yeah, Nakanishi is the lefty.
Service over. 10-8. Service over. 9-10.
Well, you wouldn't say it's been vintage Iwanaga and Nakanishi so far.
No, we haven't seen too many long rallies. There are a lot of quick rallies, and the Chinese Taipei sticking with them.
Wow.
10-all.
Nearly brilliant, but in the end, no good. And on terms now, Sue and Lin. It was good.
11-10.
Oh, that was just long.
interval.
Just long. I didn't see the line judge call it. So, just a 1-point lead for the top seeds at the mid-game break.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Coaches, return to your chairs. Players on court. Eleven, 10. Play. Service correction. 12, 10.
Well left out the back.
Service over. 11, 12.
Too much. Getting on defense right
Service
away.
over. 13, 11.
Well, had a long time to think about that, and in the end made the wrong decision. Dropped inside the line.
Service over. 14, 12.
Iwanaga covers well, pulls out. Nicely placed smash.
Thank you.
Too long.
15, 12.
And again.
Yin-Hui challenges. Called
Well, they're asking the
out.
question of Hawkeye. I think, well, maybe out of frustration as much as anything else. Having sent two out the back in successive points. Don't look overly confident, do they? And that's why.
No, yeah.
Challenge unsuccessful. One challenge remaining. 16, 12. Play. 17-12.
Nakanishi in the right spot at the right time, gets her racket up.
That was really well placed by Nakanishi and with power. And they're just starting to show their class now in this opening game. The world number 10 ranked pair.
Nineteen, 12.
Oh, lost her racket, slipped out of her hand. Can't get that one back.
20 game points.
So 8 game points
12.
for the number 1 seeds.
Service over.
Very quickly across
13,
to Yin-Hui.
20.
Read the intent.
Game.
Well, that's a stunning way to seal the opening game. 21 points to 13. And it's been maybe surprisingly
13.
quick too. After some of the marathon matches they've been involved in, just 16 minutes for that opening game. And the top seeds in charge, going with form so far.
Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Second game. Love all. Play.
So trying to carry on exactly where they left off, the Japanese pair, but that's
Service over.
a nice start.
1-love.
For Suin Lin. I don't think it was for a lack of attacking intent that they dropped the first game. There is only one of her, honestly.
Well, they got to play the twins the other day, the Shu twins from the
Well,
USA, and there
there's
was
two
a
of
few of
them.
them. Yeah. And extremely hard to tell them apart from up here.
I did a couple of their matches last weekend, and I really struggled. And they are bound for Paris, aren't they?
They are, yes.
Yeah.
It'll be difficult to tell which one's which on court. They'll have to give a little sign to us.
That's a clever shot. Very clever shot.
3 love.
I mean, call me simplistic, but I don't really understand why they don't just put the initial on the back of the shirt.
Yes, yeah, I don't think they want people to know, I think is my guess. Same with the Grimley brothers the other day too. It's challenging.
Yeah.
3 love.
Tough job for the umpires as well, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
Make sure the right one's serving and receiving.
Yeah. Down to the shoelaces, everything was the same.
Service over. 1-3.
Good attack. Solid defense. Oh my goodness.
Well, how on earth did they win that point?
2-3.
Nice and steady, solid on the defense. Just getting out of trouble. Takes it cross. Down the middle.
That's a beautiful piece of
Service over.
disguise from the back of the court.
4.
Really good from Yin-Hui.
Yeah, you know she has a hard hit, and then she just cuts over that one. Lets it drop right in front. Beautiful shot. Didn't even go for it.
Service over. 3-4. Service over.
Nothing wrong with that.
5-3. Service over. 4-5.
Little bit profligate with the service error. It will work rather fortuitously off the top of the net.
5-all. Service over. 6-5.
We were talking about it yesterday, Charmaine, the skill of winning when you're not at your best. Seen it with Iwanaga and Nakanishi last week in Fort Worth, and again here. I mentioned they've had a couple of 3-game wins already in this event.
Yeah, even if you're not playing your best, as long as you ultimately win at the end of the day, it doesn't have to look pretty, but they know how to fight. Even that confidence, you're not playing the best, but you still need to win the final point.
Great rally this.
Good defense came in on that.
surely must be,
Service
if not the
over.
longest rally, one of them. And
6
again, Iwanaga
all.
and Nakanishi have this knack of, yeah, they go, 59 shots, have this knack of outlasting their opponents. They invariably do not blink first in those kind of exchanges.
Thank you. Six all.
Oh, great defense on the ground. Back up. Oh, and too much.
Well, she did brilliantly.
7
Just to
6.
stay in that rally.
She gets the hard ones. There it is on the ground. Next one. And the easy one she hits out.
Yeah, knew that was always going wide.
8 6.
That's just born of frustration, isn't it? Just can't see where the
9
next point's
6.
coming from. Everything's coming back. Just try to hit it too hard.
Yeah, you have to be so steady. It's like playing against a wall sometimes.
That was good, though.
Service over. 7 9.
Beautifully placed, opens up a racket there, takes it cross, right on the line, or inside the line.
Service over. 10 7.
Oh, great rally. What a shot.
It's a great pickup as well.
Fantastic. Oh my goodness.
Well,
Service over.
that's about the first time in a really lengthy rally I could remember that the Chinese Taipei pair have won the point. Because normally, the longer it goes, the more you fancy the Japanese to outlast their opponents. However, not the case that time.
Yeah, 59 shot rally. There was a few winners in that game and in that rally, and just kept getting back.
Eight, 10.
Oh, all over the net.
Showed her way too much of that. Iwanaga.
So really pouncing on that one. Barely getting it over.
Well, immediate challenge.
Challenges called out.
From Sue and Lin when that was called out. So over to Hawkeye for the definitive verdict. It was long, so we now are at the interval.
Challenge
11-9.
unsuccessful. One
Iwanaga
challenge
and
remaining.
Nakanishi in front.
Service over. 11-9 interval. Twenty seconds. 20 seconds. Lin. 11-9. Play. Service over. 10-11. Service over. 12-10.
That's a lot of hard work on the far side.
Get ready. Thirteen, 10.
still think that Sudirman have acquitted themselves pretty well. Just every time they threaten to get back into it, Iwanaga and Nakanishi kind of just move further away again. Very frustrating experience for the Chinese Taipei pair. It can change.
Service over. 11,
Honestly, don't
13.
begrudge them that, because I think they are the ones trying to inject a bit more pace into the rallies, rather than the Japanese pair.
Yes.
Certainly that point.
Hits the tape there, bounces over. Yeah, you have to be so steady, especially against any Japanese team. You have to be steady, wait for the opportunity. You can't do anything crazy until you have the right shot, because you can open up that court.
Twelve, 13. Service over.
Another example. Just when they think
14,
they're getting right
12.
back into it, service error, and does some of that good work.
Yeah, you work so hard for the long points, and then a quick serve into the net hurts.
15, 12. Sixteen, 12.
Short lift.
17, 12.
And got beat there. Half court. Picked the right spot.
Eighteen, 12.
Well, in a way, it's quite sad to see these mistakes
19,
coming
12.
into Sudirman's game, because for the most part, they've been reasonably competitive, but this is becoming a bit of a runaway win now for the Japanese, unless something quite extraordinary happens.
And mentally, it's so tough too. You know, you have to have these long rallies, and then making easy mistakes.
Service over. 13-19.
It's long, and here are a whole
Service
wealth
over.
of championship
20.
points, 7 of
Match
them.
point 13.
Well, everything they threw at them
Game.
came back, and then as soon as they turn and rally around in terms of momentum, the Chinese Taipei pair don't have an answer. 21-13 in that second game, and a pretty comprehensive win for Rin Iwanaga and Nakanishi, who take down their second event in a matter of 7 days, having triumphed in Texas. They're now cruising in Calgary.
Match won by Rin Iwanaga and Nakanishi.
And again, it shows you
21-13.
how strong
21-13.
women's doubles is in Japan, that they can't even get on the plane to Paris.
Yeah, they played a nice, steady, strong game all the way to the top of the podium. They went on attack, solid on defense, and waited for their opportunities. And when they had it, they picked the right spots. And yeah, 2 weeks in a row, US Open and Canada Open. Well done.
21-13, 21-13, 40 minutes, the official match time. So players will make their way off court, and then in a few minutes they'll be back in the presentation area. Having an absolutely phenomenal, well, it's not even a year. They won the Syed Modi, which is in India, back in November of last year. And so now it's 4 World Tour titles, and we're still only in July. Spain Masters, Malaysia Masters, US Open, and now the Canada Open. This is actually the biggest tournament. No, the Malaysia Masters is Super 500. So 2 Super 500s and 2 Super 300s in 9 months.
Yeah,
pretty good going.
Yeah, very good going. And again, like you mentioned, it's a depth in Japan, these women's doubles. Number 10 in the world doesn't put you on the Olympic Games team because there's 2 other ones ahead of you heading that way.
One of the oldest established tournaments on the circuit, the Canada Open, first held back in 1957. It was actually combined with the National Championships for the first 5 years. This is the 59th edition, at just the second year where it's been a Super 500. And because of that, total prize money the majority of which has been dished out by now, is 420,000 US dollars. And it's actually risen quite quickly up the rankings because it was a Super 100 only 2 years ago. Now fully established as a Super 5. So here they come. I think they'll still be pretty happy they get to the showpiece match. World ranked 45 pair. Wins just keep coming for those two.
Yeah, they had a nice solid week all week, beating the Shu sisters earlier on in the tournament. But they have great attack, solid on defense, but just a little bit too hard today for them. Great organization here at the tournament, though. They do a great job there at the Canada Open. Yeah,
there's never a moment where something's not in the right place or not at the right time. I think they look great, actually.
Yes,
I really do.
Which way is the front? There we go.
And the prize money, so the big checks are about to come out.
I don't know if they've ever had a cowboy hat on.
Probably not. Certainly not in Chinese. I think there's some cattle ranching goes on in Japan. I don't think in Chinese Taipei. Right. So the money is the $33,180. There we go for the winners. And the runners-up just shy of 16,000. Need to have a photo with all four, first of all.
And thank you, our silver medalists. Gold medalists, just stay for a moment, please.
So we're going to leave the winners there with the photographers, and when we come back, it'll be our fifth and last final of the day. The men's singles should be a good one. Alex Lanier, brilliant yesterday, the teenager, against Koki Watanabe, ranked inside the top 20. Well, welcome back to the Canada Open, where we have reached our last final of the day.